Hello, welcome to our learning program on nature-based solutions. In the second lesson, we talk about what are nature-based solutions. In this short audio lesson, we'll seek to clarify the concept of nature-based solution, address some of the most generalized concepts, and understand the features that define NBS. Once you understand the concept, you'll be able to identify the advantages and benefits of implementing nature-based solutions to better understand its importance as a tool to increase resilience in the urban context. These are the objectives that we have set for this session, which, as I said, is to clarify the concept, identify the benefits, and understand the importance of nature-based solutions for the cities of the future. So let's get started. There are several definitions for NBS, but all of them assume a set of actions that seeks to replicate some natural function or process. From this starting point were developed some definitions that may vary in the form or language used. We don't want to overload this lesson with the various definitions, but allow me to share the definition that the European Commission used. Solutions inspired and supported by nature, which have economic, environmental, and social benefits, while helping to build resilience. From this definition, we must pinpoint the main idea that reflects the basic concept of NBS, and that will be present in the various definitions regardless of the formulation and words used. Thus, in conceptual terms, nature-based solutions propose essential elements that we'll see further the lesson, but it focuses on the need for something to result from inspiration or something similar, such as seeking to imitate, replicate a process or function of nature, without leaving aside the capability of creating a benefit or advantage to the system where it is being implemented. But before we focus on the key elements behind the concept, I want to also share the concept that the United Nations use in its World Water Development Report to attest the diversity of definitions, even in reference institutions, but also to reinforce the benefit that NBS must generate. In this case, as the focus of the action is water and its efficiency management and use, they seek to frame this function on and focus the benefits of water management on the definition used. But this does not remove the essential, hence referring to terms such inspired, supported, or stimulate, and contribute, provide service, and help. As you can see, different formulations, but both addresses the same idea. So, we can consider that the solution based on nature should include three dimensions: action. A solution is always a response to a problem. NBS will always be the result of an action that seeks to respond to a specific problem or challenge. But this solution to the problem must be inspired by nature. It must be based on process or functions of ecosystems. These notions reinforces the importance of nature for the increase of resilience and well-being. If you think about it, many of the challenges that cities face result from an artificialization of urban space, where the presence of nature is limited to an alignment of trees or on a street, a small landscaped square, or even a flower pot on a balcony. It was the need to break with this old paradigm of the city that the NBS emerged, exactly for the cities to be able, in a cooperative, collaborative, and integrative way, to replicate the service of ecosystems in the urban environment for the benefit of all. The issue of benefit is also very important. An NBS must be able to provide value to the environment where it is implemented, whether environmental, economic, or social benefit. With this information, each of us should already be able to formulate our own definition of nature-based solution. But I don't want to force you to do so, because all proposed definitions may be equally valid. But it is relevant to take the opportunity to reinforce and even introduce a few more notions that will be increasingly be part of the concept behind the NBS. Innovation plays a very important role in the design and creation of nature-based solutions. This is because cities are also forced to rethink their way of doing things. Cities live with increasingly tight and demanding limitations, and society itself is constantly changing, so it is important to recreate new ways of bringing nature to cities. More than observing nature and seeking to imitate or simply seek to transplant nature to cities, it is essential to seek innovative ways and solutions to reinvent an entire urban system in order to enhance the cities of the future, sustainable and above all, resilient. So, the nature-based solutions are able to respond to the most diverse challenges. The image you see shows the result of the valorization of a river, Rio Tinto, in the city of Porto. The river crosses the city in the eastern area and has a very short extension in the territory before flows into the Rio Douro. It is the final part of a river with a few kilometers in length, and by crossing some of the most disadvantaged areas, it was considered as one of the most polluted rivers in Europe. The river snaked through expanded and abandoned land that recently gave way to a park. The banks were renaturalized, pedestrian paths were built, as well as small bridges to allow better connections and access to residents and to all who visit that green space and use it. But to design a nature-based solution, we first need to identify the problem or the challenge we need to face. Understanding it gives us the possibility to recognize what is wrong and what we want to change. And the NBS creation and innovation process goes around. To find a solution, it is essential to know and solve the problem I have in front of me. What states are we in? What environmental, social, or economic needs and deprivations I want to address? What added value should I bring to my system to improve it? And finally, I can ask how nature gets these benefits, which rules or process contribute and to provide these services. Improve air quality, trees are good tools for this. Improve water quality, aquatic plants are a good filter. Improve biodiversity, insects are excellent pollinators. Avoid floods, parks and gardens are great at infiltrating rainwater and preventing excessive runoff. The examples are varied, and nature is fruitful in solutions. We just need to let nature be inspirational. Cities will always face current and future challenges, the result of the development and growth that has occurred. Soon, cities will be forced to rethink their urban systems. Mobility, supply networks, infrastructure, and climate change will provide even more demanding and high-risk challenges. The urban system will be constantly changing, and NBS play an important role in responding to current challenges, but also as a lever for the future, able to contribute to more resilient and sustainable cities. NBS are essential to adapt and mitigate climate changes, while contributing to multiple environmental, social, and economic benefits. The large expected population increase entails an aggravation of the challenges of the cities, and the nature-based solutions will be great allies in the design of innovative, sustainable, and appropriate solutions for urban development. The service that nature-based solutions provides can be grouped into 4 areas. Support through resource cycles such as water cycle, nutrient recirculation, soil formation and renewal, photosynthesis, the carbon sequestration and oxygen production. Provisioning, in the sense that it is nature that offers its resources. Water, food, materials, energy, everything man produces is always based on the resources that the planet makes available. Regulation, and in this chapter the benefits are several, and those we associate most with nature-based solutions, such as improving air, water and soil quality, climate comfort, efficient water management, biodiversity, and many others. Cultural, with benefits for health and well-being, for the improvement of the landscape, among others. The benefits and services provided by nature-based solutions are not contained in those described here. As ecological service providers, nature-based solutions will always act in association with the environment and connecting each other and with the surrounding urban system. NBS act as always in the integrated way, connecting and binding with the urban system, enhancing the benefits provided. Nature is collaborative and ecosystems are not closed boxes, so NBSs have multiple benefits and the same benefits can be provided by countless NBSs, resulting in a variety of solutions that can be tested and tried at any time and anywhere. Articulating solutions will always have a key role in the benefits, so making cities sustainable and resilient is providing them with appropriate solutions by creating innovative models capable of harmonizing nature in the urban context. More and more cities need to bring nature in, quoting themselves on nature-based solutions to address the challenge of climate change, just as cities must strengthen their local and associated ecosystems to protect the natural environment from adverse climate risks and natural disasters. Nature-based solutions make cities more resilient and sustainable, and more sustainable cities contribute to preserving resources and reducing planet degradation. It's a cycle where everyone wins. As we have seen, nature-based solutions offer numerous benefits and can be in many forms, types, and materials. In the next lessons, we'll address some of the most common and most effective nature-based solution types for adapting to climate change. However, and for the more curious, you can consult some online platforms with several examples of NBSs for the most varied contexts and applications. You can get inspiration from these examples to replicate in your own and even in your city. The next lessons will be dedicated to deepening some solutions to increase the resilience and climate comfort of buildings, as we are doing with the LIFE-myBUILDINGisGREEN project. Keep with us to learn more about nature-based solutions and contribute to creating innovative, more resilient and sustainable solutions. For more information related to the NBS or to the project, do not hesitate to contact us.
In collaboration with the LIFE program of the European Union.